Welcome to Gadget Surfer TV. Today, we'll be showing you the latest leaks and rumors on the heavily anticipated iPhone 13. If you're ready, let's get started. There are few things as coveted as the iPhone lineup is each year. Another year passes, and Apple fans are eagerly anticipating the latest line for arguably the most popular smartphone of all time. As we slowly approach September, rumors and leaks have been spreading like crazy, as it always does, which gets all the fans even more hyped up. We're all familiar with the classic lines Power Mac stores from all over the world have when the newest iPhone has been released. Even with the pandemic ongoing, we expect the same thing to happen, hopefully with social distancing and strictly enforced public health protocols. So, here's what we know so far on the latest details regarding the iPhone 13, if it indeed will be called the iPhone 13. For the lineup, we're expected to see around 4 versions of the popular device, with 2 of these versions being the higher-end models, what is commonly referred to as Pro, while the other 2 are expected to be budget-friendly but still reliable versions of the iPhone. It's similar to last year's lineup, which featured the iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro Max, and the iPhone 12 mini. It's possible there could be more, but not very likely. This is most probably going to be the final lineup for iPhone 13 to be released this September. Now, onto the design. Since 2020 is the year where the models showed a significant design overhaul, we expect the next line of iPhones to maintain the design of last year. We expect the iPhone 13 to be at 6.1 inches, the Pro model to be 6.1 inches as well, the Pro Max at 6.7 inches, and the Mini at 5.4 inches. These are around the same sizes of the 2020 models, except that they are thicker by nearly 0.26 millimeters and are expected to be heavier due to larger batteries. Bloomberg released an article that states the engineers see these 2021 models as the S versions to the 2020 models. The dual-lens camera setup seems to be transitioning to a diagonal design, as opposed to a vertical design. You'll still be able to use the wide and ultra-wide lenses, with the expectation that changes in sensor shift optical image stabilization will be made. This explains why the overall thickness of the phone is slightly larger. For example, the iPhone 13 Pro Max camera system will take up more than 0.87 millimeters of space compared to the current iPhone 12 Pro Max. For the colors, there have been reports that the patented space gray of Apple will be replaced by a matte black color option, with a stainless steel coating that is supposed to reduce fingerprints and smudges. It should be a popular new feature, if it indeed works out as intended. Apple will be making use of their A15 chip for this new line of iPhones. Specifications on the chip are yet to be revealed. We expect that a couple of months before September, that Apple will release more details regarding their new processor. It's also been reported that the iPhone 13 will have a smaller notch than its predecessors. The notch is expected to decrease in its width to make way for the relocation of the top receiver to the edge of the frame. The redesigned camera module includes RX, TX, and flood illuminator, which results into the supposed size reduction. There have also been some rumors that this next line of iPhones could potentially go portless. As we have covered in a previous video, that Apple wants to maximize the profits and use of its wireless charging. While we do believe that this is Apple's long-term goal, it seems that the Lightning port is here to stay, at least for now. Don't expect to see the USB-C on any iPhone anytime soon. A report back in 2019 stated that the Touch ID button could possibly be making a return. This time as an under-display sensor, but supposedly for the iPhone 12. We all know that this did not come to fruition, but it's possible that the popular feature could be coming to the iPhone 13. The Touch ID button did return, but to the iPad Air 2020 model, and has a button on the side of the device. Even the new iMac has a Touch ID button on its keyboard. It's very possible that it could be coming back to the iPhone 13. The Touch ID was first introduced on the iPhone 5S, built into the home buttons, before Apple opted for a fully touchscreen phone with the iPhone X. The iPhone X replaced the Touch ID with a Face ID, which proved to be beneficial as it has been better than anticipated. However, it's important to note that the Face ID is virtually useless now that all of us are wearing masks in public. That's not Apple's fault, since nobody expected a time in our lives in which we'd all be wearing masks. But alas, that time is happening, and it seems that Apple is making the necessary adjustments. If the Touch ID is coming back, it's coming at an opportune time. Another interesting feature that didn't pan out for the iPhone 12 is the 120Hz refresh rate. Instead, they retain the same 60Hz display from the iPhone 11, meaning that a 120Hz display could very well be in the play come September. A higher screen refresh rate results into a faster scrolling experience, something you can never get enough of in a phone. For this to be possible, Apple will have to make use of low-temperature polycrystalline oxide technology, or LTPO for short. And it just so happens that Apple is said to be using this very technology for their screens in the new lineup. LTPO will provide more power efficiency, meaning battery life could be much improved. With LTPO screens, we have the possibility of an always-on display. It's said to look like a toned-down lock screen with a time and battery level available. You won't need to wake up or unlock the whole screen, similar to what the Apple Watch does. This can be made possible with a 120Hz refresh rate. The new Snapdragon X60 5G modem will be used for the new iPhones. It offers higher power efficiency, but with a much smaller footprint than what was used in the iPhone 12. This also indicates that iPhones may soon have single 5G band support, but 5G technology still isn't available in some countries, so Apple may not fully pounce on 5G features just yet. They'll also be looking to adapt to a safety board design to make up for the expense of a 5G chip technology. The maximum storage of the iPhone 12 models is at 512 GB. Rumor has it that Apple plans to double the maximum storage, making it up to 1 TB of storage space on an iPhone. Not much is clear on how accurate this is, nor how feasible it is, but it is definitely something to watch out for as we near the iPhone 13's release date. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and check out the next 2 videos which will be playing shortly. Thanks for watching.